I literally look like every commentary YouTuber ever. Yo, what's up guys, it's leigh, and today I'm bringing you another YouTube video. Today we're gonna do a little K-pop Q&A, so you get to know about like my stan list, you know, who I keep up with, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff, because I am a K-pop stan, and I don't know how you can't tell by the excessive amounts of K-pop videos on my channel. I guess let's get into it. Question number 1, when did you get into K-pop? I got into K-pop around the time like before J-Hope released Hope World. I don't know what year that is actually. I think it's like 2018, 2017, one of those years. How did you get into K-pop? Okay, so funny story. My friend actually used to be a K-pop stan when we were both like 10 or 11. She would just always EXO. Do you know EXO? 21. Do you know them? You need to listen to this. And she always makes me dance to it when I didn't want to, because I was like, I don't know what they're saying, and that part like really stressed me out because I didn't know what they were saying. I don't know. That's really the only reason why I didn't want to like them. So years went on, a lot of years went on, and then like I kept seeing like BTS come on my timeline, and this was before I had K-pop Twitter. I just kept seeing BTS all the time. I was like, what is a BTS? So I looked it up. I just wanted to know who they were and their names. And I was like, okay. I was like, that one right there, him, he's cute. What's his name? It was RM. And I was like, a low-key solo stan. I was like, I want to know what he does. So I looked at all his music, and then I was like, oh my god, he is like intellectual. And then I was like, wait, there are 6 more. What do other 6 do? So then I started listening to their group songs. And the first group song that I listened to wasn't a whole group. It was a subunit song. It was, dang, what is the name of that song? I cannot remember the name of that song. I listened to that song, and then I was like, okay, well, you know, they got really good music. And so then I can't remember the first, like, actual video I watched, but yeah, that's how I figured that out. So I was like, I need to stan them. Who was your first group you started standing? I started completely standing BTS. Do you still stand them now? Of course I do. How can you not stand them? They're so talented. How many groups do you stand? Okay, this is a tricky question because I do stand like a lot of groups, which is like not good. So let me see. I have a list of groups because actually I'm like, I don't know. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22.
So I stand in roughly 22 groups. Are you more of a boy group stan or a girl group stan? Most of my groups are boy groups. However, that does not mean I do not like girl groups. I just stand more boy groups. What groups do you stand? See, I knew this question was coming. Okay, let me go back to the list. I stand
BTS, GOT7, Big Bang,
but not with that one person. Only the 4 that matter.
Day6, Stray Kids, Winner, iKON, 21.
Like, it's like individual people because they're not a group anymore.
Monster X, NCT
/ 𝘀𝗶𝗰𝗲, I guess, but they're an NCT subunit.
EXO, To My By Together, 17, ATEEZ, Ace, AB6, CIX, The Rose, Treasure, MONT, Dustin, Card, and Mamamoo.
Who are your biases in these groups? Okay. So,
in BTS, it's RM, GOT7 is Jin, Big Bang, G-Dragon, Day6 is J, Stray Kids is Felix, and Winner is Nino, iKON, Bobby, 21 CL, Monster X, IM, NCT 127 is Yuta, CT Dream is Jisung, 𝘀𝗶𝗰 is Winner, EXO is Baekhyun, To My By Together is Bongyu, 17 is Minhao and Wonwoo, ATEEZ is Mingi, Ace is Youngkwon, AB6 is Woojin, CIX is Sunghyun, The Rose is Wooseong, Treasure is Jungkook, MONT is Nada-chan, Dustin is Belle, and then Card is BM, and then Mamamoo is Moonjo.
Who are your ult groups? Okay, my ult groups are BTS, NCT, and ATEEZ. I think those are my top 3 because I always talk about them a lot, and I'm like, maybe they are my ults. But 17 too, low-key, so it depends on my mood, but as of right now, I would say those 4. Who are your ult biases? Okay, it's Yuta for sure, hands down. Namjoon. Really those 2, honestly. I'm not even gonna lie to you. What group have you recently started standing? Mamamoo. I've recently started standing them. Do you stand any soloists? No, ooh, he hasn't came out with his song yet, but I do stand him 1-0. Have you been to any K-pop concerts? Yes. I'm sorry, there's a bug flying by my ear. Have you been to any K-pop concerts? Yes, I have. If so, what concerts did you go to? I went to BTS's Love Yourself tour. I went to Monster X We Are Here tour. I went to 𝘀𝗽𝗶 Spinning Top tour. There's a fourth one. Oh, and NCT's First World tour. And then this year I was supposed to go to Map of the Soul tour. I was supposed to go to ATEEZ's second tour. I forgot what the name of the tour was actually. And then I was supposed to go to Monster X's world tour. But all that got canceled, so. Do you own any merch? Yes, I own. This was a new addition to the merch. And then I own some more shirts and other stuff. I have a whole video about that actually, but it's kind of like outdated because I keep getting new stuff. So maybe I'll do a new tour of my K-pop stuff. Let me know. I don't know. Do you own any albums? Yes, I do. If yes, then how many? Okay, I own an amount of numbers that I cannot name, so I will put at the bottom of the screen. Maybe I'll do an album tour one day. I don't know. Let me know. Do you own any light sticks? If so, how many? I own 4 light sticks. I own the NCT, the Neo Bang, the Monster X light stick version 2. I own Army Bomb version 3, and I own the 𝘀𝗽𝗶𝗰𝗲. There's a trend to where I get my light sticks. If I'm going to their concert, I will get their light stick. So there's a spider up there. I was supposed to get ATEEZ's light stick for reasons I can't get it anymore. And then I was gonna get the Map of the Soul light stick, but those were limited edition. They went out kind of fast. But I think I still might get an ATEEZ light stick because I plan on going to the show whenever they reschedule it, if they ever do. What was the first photo card and album you got? The first album I got was BTS Love Yourself Here, Love Yourself Her, and the photo card I got was J-Hope. Do you have posters in your room? No, but I have a lot of posters that I should put up in my room. Do your IRLs know you're a K-pop stan? Yes, they do, because I post about it on my story all the time. Even though I have the K-pop Instagram, I always try to switch the locals. That's my theme. They should know, and if they don't, then they just don't care. Have you gotten any friends into K-pop? My whole friend circle kind of low-key became a K-pop stan because of me. Like, my one friend that liked it when she was 10 and doesn't like it anymore, I low-key got her back into K-pop. And then like my other friend, I introduced her to K-pop because she was like, who is he? She was talking about Namjoon. It's always Namjoon. Are any of your IRL friends K-pop stans? Yes, I explained that. They are because of me. They are because of me. Did you meet your best friend because of K-pop? No, I actually knew my best friend before K-pop. So not before K-pop existed. That sounds dumb because K-pop existed before I was born, but before she got into K-pop and before I got into K-pop. Does your family know you like K-pop, and if so, are they supportive? My family loves K-pop. I got them into K-pop. My little sister was the first one. Then it changed into my mom. Then my mom got my aunt into K-pop. Then my mom also got my other sister into K-pop. Then we got my dad into K-pop, and it just branched on from there. And so basically, yes, our family likes K-pop. Do you keep up with all your groups? Yes. And you're probably like, girl, how you keep up with like 23 groups? Okay, let me tell you though. I have a journal, a bullet journal. And you know, bullet journal is normally for like, can you get off the lens? Bullet journal is normally like for keeping up with tasks and keeping up with things and stuff. No, I use mine to keep up with K-pop. And then I also do like little journaling spreads when I feel creative. Like, I made a spread for Changyun, and I made one for Tomorrow by Together, which is my favorite spread. When they first debuted, I was like, maybe if I make this spread, it would help me remember their names. And it did actually, so I'm gonna start doing that for groups that I start scanning if I like have trouble remembering their names. Do you ever feel like you forget K-pop because of how busy you are? No, because K-pop's always been in the back of my mind 24/7. I listen to it all the time, so no. What disbanded group would you bring back? Okay, I would bring back, obviously, you know what I'm gonna say, 21. I bring back 21. But also there's some other groups that I wish I would have known before they disbanded. Like, there's this group called Big Star, and I heard one song by them. I was like, I love them. And I went to their Wikipedia page and it was like, they are no longer a group. So I was like, okay. So yeah. Big Star, I probably would have liked them. And then also Speed, because I wasn't a K-pop fan when Speed was a group, but they have really nice choreography, and I would love to get in on that. So, what K-pop song makes you ugly cry? I have like 2 of them. It's Don't Leave Me by BTS, because Jin's voice, even though that's like Japanese, but I mean it's by a K-pop group, so. And Back to You, NCT 127. Yes, that song makes me ugly cry. It hits hard. Taeil sound like, you know, Taeil and Do-young, they sound like they watched divorce them, took all their kids and their money, and they got nothing now. They all alone, like, you know, the emotion, and Jin, oh my god, don't even get me started on Jin's voice, because I can go on a rant about that. What K-pop song can you never get tired of? So Bling Bling by iKON. I've been listening to that song almost every day for like the last however long since I liked iKON. What K-pop song gets you hyped? Dumb Litty by Card. That song get me. And then also Tired by MONT. That song get me hyped too. I'm trying to think, because there's like a lot of songs I'd be like, I can listen to this, boom. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll put my Spotify playlist in the description so you can go look. What K-pop songs make you calm/focus? C by BTS, that's one. Blue Side, J-Hope, or Piece of Peace. I think I have a little playlist. Maybe I'll link that playlist too in the description so you can go see. Okay, what is your favorite K-pop song right now? This is so funny because it's not even a new song, but Shall We Dance by Block B. That song has been stuck in my head like all week. The last 2 weeks, all I can think about is that song. So I've been listening to that a lot. Okay, and this one is actually the last question. Oh my god. It said, what groups do you want to stand in the future? Okay, these groups, I've been trying to stand them for a while now, but I just never do. I always like not stand them. It's ONEUS. I really like them. I listen to all their music, but I just don't stand them, you know what I mean? Pentagon, MCND. Yeah, that's really it, honestly. Maybe one team, but like I don't know yet. I gotta see how I feel. That's actually the last question. If you want to know more K-pop stuff about me, put the questions in the description. I don't know, go to my Instagram, leave a comment there. I don't know, just put it somewhere so I can see it, and maybe it can be a little more problematic the next time, if you know what I'm saying. But this was just a little introduction, K-pop introduction. So thank you for listening. I know I talked a long time. I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna finish drinking my tea and edit this video. Like this video if you want. I don't really care. You can. I would appreciate it if you did. You can subscribe if you want. I appreciate if you did that too. And also, you can go to my Twitters, boom, and my Instagrams, boom. I really don't know what else to say. So you know what I'm finna say. What I'm finna say. I'm finna say it. You can take it away. Love yourself. Love myself. Peace.